broke on Fred's kart when he was handicapped to start on the pole. Unfortunate for Fred, and Melissa and Matt then collided with Fred. Chris come to a stop and avoided it, so Chris inherits the lead. Chris Stevens now in his number 8. Gary Miller in the 24. Buddy Comp in the 6. With only veterans and a few rookies. Wow, Chris is getting off to a good start here in the 8. The car died on him in the first feature. It is rolling right now. Might have been the kill switch, carburetor, we don't know what it was, but it's moving now. Good race here, too. Gary Miller staying with Chris Stevens. First time Chris has gotten up to the lead this year. Chris and Gary pulling away a little bit. Buddy Cop may have had a tire going down, a slow leak. Matt trying to catch up, Fred as well trying to catch up. Wow, and Matt just shoots by Buddy. The motor cutting off on Buddy a little bit, as well as a tire going down. Matt just shoots right by him like he was standing still there. Chris putting a little distance between himself and Gary. And now Matt is on the hunt. Matt is the only one here with 2 feature wins this year. And it looks like Buddy here. Tire finally gave way. It was slowly going down. Fast Freddy. Having his best race in probably 2 years. He did not do good in 2007 and 2008. He only raced once. He's doing a lot better this week. Best race since probably 2006. Stevens and Gary Miller side by side. Excellent racing, clean racing here. Here we are open wheel. We race clean or we wrap, period. That's how we teach good racing. There ain't no cookie cutter kart frames where all the wheels are boxed in and they can bump and grind. If we bump and grind, we might wind up getting hurt. So we race clean out of necessity. And we believe we teach better driving skills that way. Chris here was way ahead and made the mistake of looking back and losing a turn of ground. That's a rookie mistake, and he should know better. But he lost some ground. Gary and Matt started tracking him down there. Chris finally getting by. I believe that was Assad now driving the 4. Kelly Miller retired for the night. 4 needed repairs, bearings blew, and he decided to call it quits for next time maybe. Matt again, slingshots off of 4 like no other. Caution. Oh, that might have been, yeah. Was that the one where the caution light got taken out? Here it is. Matt takes a slingshot on Gary, but I think we just missed it there. There we go. Melissa had to go to the infield to avoid as Fred and lap traffic come together a little bit. And Melissa had to go to the inside of the track to avoid taking out one of the caution lights. Again, Chris Stevens in his number 8, Gary Miller in his number 24, Matt in his 33. After that, I believe we have one of the rookies. I can't quite see here who it is. One of the rookies in the number 4, but he is a lap down. Melissa is not a lap down. She was actually saved by that accident. She was in danger of going a lap down, and the wreck saved her. Oh, look at this, almost a wide. Excellent race. A little tire brushing, but nothing significant. Matt, again, he's working Gary over almost every lap. And another caution. We're not sure what this one is for. When you're in the lead and you get into a rhythm, you don't like to see too many cautions, especially if you start pulling away. Yeah. Chris gets a good start here, put some distance between him and Gary. Matt here, our points leader. Every lap counts. Matt usually pulls away, not only because he wins the most, but and Gary just backs out. Gary just backs out right there. Not sure what happened. He claims the motor just went out from under him. Not quite sure, but he calls it quits. But as I was saying, Matt tends to pull away in the point standings when he leads lots of lead laps. So if you can keep Matt out of that lead, you might have a chance to get him in the points. That's easier said than done. Restart now. Chris has to deal with Matt, the master of the slingshot out of turn 4. 5 to go. Matt now all over Chris. Takes another slingshot move. Chris is aware of all of Matt's moves. Matt has won many a race where he is slingshotted low, or sometimes if someone is protecting too low, he'll psych him out and go high. It's best to force him to go low if he's going to get you. You better let him get you that way. If he gets up top, forget about it. A good race here, though. And caution. The caution is out. We're not sure what this one is about. Melissa now up into third. So now it's brother, and one of the brother's wives taking the top 3. Matt here sticking right with Chris. Chris's car is hooked up tonight, but Matt is always on the lookout for a win. I believe I see another caution come out. Yeah. There's a rookie rule. The rookies are under a 3 cautions in your out rule. That's usually up to the discretion of the flagger, the head flagger, which is Olger, and I don't think he was paying attention, so. Matt again doing his slingshot maneuver. Chris is aware of it. White flag. Here comes Matt. He goes high and then low. That's as close as you can get without actually being a tie, but Chris does get him by barely a bumper. It was almost a tie. I was going to let him have the room. I was not going to fall victim to what Kyle Reuter fell victim to a few years ago, where he guarded too low and then Matt shot to the outside and blew by him. It's better to let him try to pass you low and guard the fast groove if possible. First win for Chris since a fall 2008 race, which was in his 5, so this is the first race he's won in the 8, probably since last August, I believe. Or maybe even last July. We'd have to check the record books. Oh, and speaking of that, the 2007 Oswego Kartway Classic, which to this day is the best race in the history of that track. The most karts on track, the most lead passes, the most everything.
For safety purposes, you gotta stay in your cart. That's what I told him, kid.